And what else they have contributed in chemistry, besides other areas? They thought that each and everything is made up of just four elements, four important things. Either it is me, plant, you, and everything. They considered that all of the things, all the matter is just the combination of four important parts, four important elements. It's not necessary that all the four elements are present in all the compounds, but could be two or three or one of all four. For example, let's see the first. What are the four? Water, earth, air, and fire. Like plants, they say it is composed of water and fire, because when they burn it, it gives fire. So they thought that air was hot and wet. You can see the famous described here, the properties of these elements. Water is cold and wet, and so on. Earth is dry and cold, and so on. So according to them, each and everything is made up of, is the combination of these four elements. Later on, it was proved wrong. Then beside Greek period, a little paragraph is there in our book also, showing the contributions of Roman periods in chemistry. What they did, they improved the process of metallurgy. What is metallurgy? Just told you, process of obtaining a metal like copper, iron from its mineral ore. Right? They also introduced enameling of pottery, means you can see fancy work on different pots. That is given by that was improved by the Romans, and it was also written that they use different chemical weapons. Okay, so this is all about Roman period. What they improved metallurgical processes, they improved enameling of pottery, and they used chemical weapons. Now here comes the Muslim period, which has been ended long time ago. The golden period of Muslim. It was right after the Hijrah to 1600 AD. But I think that it was well ended before 1600 AD. Okay? So it is our golden area. Scientists of this era, they are called alchemists. They did remarkable inventions, discoveries during these 1,000 years. Why? It's just because of two reasons. First, it is mentioned in Holy Quran, Iqra. That is why Muslims searched, researched. Secondly, they became lunatic in converting a normal metal, a base metal, into gold. Means they want to prepare gold in labs. There wasn't any concept of lab at that time. The working area. Okay, so they wanted to convert base metals, some normal metals, into gold, and in doing so, they discovered, improved, gave number of things to humankind, to chemistry. Then what else? It was our golden period, but for in that area, the West was in complete dark. That is why it is called Dark Ages, right? They introduced different chemical techniques like distillation, like weighing instruments, etc., etc. Okay, what is distillation? This is the rose water is the product of distillation. Just put the rose leaves, petals into a big flask, covered flask with water, boil it, collect the vapors. It will. This process is simply called distillation. And wearing different weighing instruments. They introduced basic lab techniques like the lab equipments, as you can see the picture there, like funnels, like beakers, like retort distillation, like crucible, etc. Number of things they have made just to show the chemical world. This is our latest funnel, latest beaker that we are using in our labs. This is called crucible, a very small, little crucible dish with cover. It is used to heat. It can be kept in microwave ovens, can be or in a furnace. This is called distillation, retort distillation. I just told you that rose water and things means any extract. For example, if you put tomatoes in it, you will get what the extract of tomato or any other thing. So they also introduced, Muslims also introduced different kinds of acids, as we will see afterwards, like sulfuric acid, like nitric acid. It's not nitric acid, it's nitric acid. Alcohol, etc. Simply science traveled from alchemist to chemistry during this era. Not only in the field of chemistry, but in the field of physics, in the field of maths, botany, zoology, astronomy, in all major areas of science, Muslims contributed a lot. Okay? Now, if the question comes, write a note, write a short note on Muslim period, then you will include these points. What? That we have just covered. You will write generally. Now, what are the prominent Muslim scientists? Jabir bin Hayyan. West called this great chemist as Jabir. When you see Jabir written in their books, it means Jabir ibn Hayyan. Then Al-Razi, then Ibn Sina, or Al-Biruni. These are the most prominent chemists of the Muslim world. They contributed a lot in the field of chemistry and also in other fields.